Hey guys, everybody's favorite workout today is just running. Is 3 rounds of 800 meters, 2-minute rest in between. So we're just going to talk about running technique. If you don't know what we do in here, it's called pose. And the idea is that there's 3 parts of this movement. The pose position, which is, or that figure 4 position, bent knee, figure 4, arms relaxed to your side here, right? That's that pose. The next part is the falling, that gravity is taking you forward. You're not pushing yourself along, but rather gravity is continually pulling you forward. And the last part is the pull of your foot off the ground. So you're going to repeat the pose position by pulling your foot off the ground and repeating the falling pose position over and over again. Okay? So if that doesn't make sense to you, I'm going to show you a couple of drills to teach you that. First thing is the pose, right? So you're going to stand pretty close to the wall. Nice upright position. One knee is nice and soft. You're going to have all the weight on the ball of your foot. And the other foot is in this figure 4 position here. Arms are relaxed at your side. The angle of your arm is just above 90 degrees or 90 degrees. You want to be relaxed in the shoulders. Okay? So this is your pose position. You're going to practice just pulling your foot up in that position. Okay? We want to avoid pulling your knee up. It's not a knee raise, and it's not a butt kicker, okay? It's in between, so you're going to be close to the wall, so you don't want to kick the wall. You don't want to do a knee raise. It's in between here. Just pulling that foot up, okay? You can think about using your hamstring to pick your foot up. It's a light movement. So your hamstring is a big muscle to pick this little light foot up off the ground. So it's here, and then you can switch. Okay? That's just practicing pulling your foot, practicing that pose technique. The real good drill that I like is the falling drill, okay? And what you're going to do is assume that nice relaxed arm position, bouncing the balls of your feet, and then you're going to fall. Alright? If you see, the second I start to lean forward, I lose control. I start to go really quickly. I'm not pushing myself along. It's not a hop, but rather just light and lean to the ankles, and you'll start to fall. Catch your balance again real quick, and just notice how just a little slight angle, you're going to start taking off, okay? So what we can do is relate that to the run by running in place, nice pose technique on the balls of the feet, and just lean forward, and notice how you start to move right away, okay? So that's 2 easy drills, or 3 easy drills that you can do just to start to learn that pose technique. I want you also to think about, as you're doing this, right? Picking that foot up off the ground nice and quickly as you go. Alright? You don't want your feet on the ground for a really long period of time when you're running. Right? You don't want your feet to be in these long strides. Rather, shorter strides, picking the feet up, keeping the torso nice and tall. One thing that happens when people get tired is that they'll bend at the hips and their feet will start going into the ground and you lose a lot of forward momentum. Right? So, big stake or another reference is, imagine that there's some rope pulling you from your midline forward. So this does not break. You're staying tall as you move forward. My number 1 thing you've always heard me say is, I don't want to see you shuffling, alright? Keep the feet coming up off the ground. Keep picking that foot up as you go. The more your feet are in the air, the better you're going to be off. So as you run, keep picking that foot up. Don't shuffle as you get tired. Keep picking the foot up. Remember, this big hamstring is going to pick this little tiny foot up off the ground over and over and over again. Just keep thinking that. Keep thinking, pull my foot up off the ground. Okay? I just said the same thing in 10 different ways. I want you to focus on your form. Don't think about how much running sucks. Okay? Come in, kick some ass, have some fun.